in my work, I see students who know what good nutrition looks like, but it's how to do it piece they piece challenging. And so what this workshop is all about is trying to be really efficient with cooking and also doing it in a balanced way where you're not eating the same things over and over again.
So we're going to talk a little bit about the benefits of healthy eating and what that looks like and how you can go about doing it. There's something on my plate we'll get to. And then also some barriers to healthy eating, so like financial barriers, anything, just like stuff that people see every day that they feel like they can't eat healthy. And then understanding how My Plate works and also how you can healthy on a budget. My Plate took the place of the food pyramid a few years ago, and the idea was that the food pyramid didn't really show a good balance of what your meal should look like. It just gave a bunch of information that people didn't really understand, and it showed stuff in like different portions, and just it didn't do the job right. And so this was created by MyPlate.gov, and they kind of show you a plate and show you what it should look like, focusing on your portion controls. So a lot of people they like steak, so they get a big huge steak, takes up their whole plate, and they have a piece of broccoli, a piece of carrot. Like, oh, I have all three food groups, but you don't. So actually controlling it and making sure it looks right on the plate. So breaking it up into small meals, you can bring it in a little dish or get it somewhere on campus, and you can also have snacks throughout the day. So maybe you only have time for 1 or 2 meals, but you have 3 or 4 snacks that you have every couple hours throughout the day. That's a way to break up your different food groups in different meals. We have some shopping tips. So when you're going to the store to buy groceries, you really you can kind of see how it's outlined. A lot of stuff in the middle has a lot of preservatives, and it's really processed, and it's usually the most expensive. So you generally stay away from the middle of the store and stay out near the aisles where you're getting your fresh fruits and the vegetable aisle. And then also buying fruits and vegetables, fresh fruits and vegetables in season is a good way to save money, because when things are in season, you usually have a lot more of them at the store, so it's usually cheaper.
The thing about dining out is that your serving sizes will be a bit larger compared to what you would eat on a regular basis. So what you would want to do is try to spread that serving size.
So the first couple of things on the ingredient list is the most abundant. So if you see sugar, sodium, salt, or high fructose syrup, you should stay away from it because it's not healthy. And also to limit your sodium intake, because it can lead to high blood pressure, and also limit trans fat because it can also lead to coronary heart disease.
So let's start with the onion first. So this is the way that I personally like to perfect cut an onion. So what I'm going to do is, so we have the stems on either side here, and so I'm going to just cut it right down the middle like that. Okay. But for a nice dice, you're just going to take it like this, and you're going to score the onion like this. So scoring means you're not cutting all the way through, you're just chopping most of the way down here. I'm going to turn it like this, since I'm right-handed. Okay, so we're not chopping, I have to chop all the way through, but for the most part you're just scoring it, so you're just chopping into it. I'm going to turn it on its side, and so the marks are this way. I'm going to turn it on its side, and then I'm going to chop all the way down. The other piece with chopping is if you put your fingers like this, you're never going to cut yourself, because the knife's going to stop before your fingers hit it. So if we chop down like this, you can see that I'm getting a really, really, really nice dice here. Let's say you wanted to just do for a stir fry though, that would be a lot simpler. So you could just cut into it like this, cut the ends off, of course, and then just make little sections like that. And then this would be really good for like a stir fry because they're a little bit bigger. Okay, so now we're going to do an avocado. So this is something you guys are actually going to be able to do at your stations. I have butter knives there. And so if you have any trouble cutting into it initially, let me know and I'll come back and cut it for you. But basically what you're going to do is, again, just kind of cut it lengthwise, and what you're going to go all the way around it like this. And then when you open it, right here. And so what you're going to do with your butter knife then is cut into it like this. So you're not going all the way through, you're just cutting little sections here. And then I have a spoon at each one of your stations. And then you just scoop it out just like this. And so it makes nice little sections like this. And these are great for putting on sandwiches. Like instead of mayonnaise, you can put these on there. This is really high in monounsaturated fats, which are really good for your heart. They also have a lot of fiber, and so that provides filling power for your lunches. in different ways. And so like with the potato up here, with the starch, it's found in the potato. And so all the other pieces, the beans are going to be the protein, all the veggies that you put in there, that's going to consist of your vegetables. And so that's a one way to get starch in all the other meals, or all the other parts of my plate as well. So again, these are just ways to get different variety in throughout the week. A lot of times when I meet with students, they say, oh, I just feel like I'm eating the same thing over and over again. So this is a really quick and easy way to be efficient, but also feel like you're getting some variety in your week.